Stitch and Lindy. It is Me Monday. This week I have decided that we're going to cut out pasta for this week. We've kind of fallen back into some old habits, so I need to slowly start cutting stuff out. And also, yesterday I was able to go and meet up with our giveaway winner, Wilma. And Wilma actually said something to me, and I know that, Wilma, you didn't even mean to say this to even make it stick in my head, but it did. So I am thanking you for this, but I made a comment to Wilma when I met up with her, and I said, I'm a turtle because there are things that I can't cut out. And Wilma said to me that was something that she found easy, was she was able to look at things and say, can I do without these? Which was like a light bulb went off in my head. And it was like, she's so right. There are things that I sit here and I say, I can't do without these things. I can't do without white pasta. But I know I can. I have tried spaghetti squash. I have tried zucchini noodles, and I love them. And so does my husband. So there are certain things that we can, that we sit here and say that we can't cut these fully out, but we actually can. So thank you, Wilma. I'm thanking you. Whether you knew that you were going to be saying something encouraging or not, you did. So, and this is something that I encourage everybody to do. Listen to what everybody's saying. I know a lot of people, and I see it on a lot of Facebook groups, and I do it myself too. I see a lot of people answer back to people, and it's almost like that mentality is there where they think they're going through this journey and they're succeeding, so they know what they're doing. But everybody can learn something new from somebody every single day. So read, and my husband hates it, but every day, all night, I am reading on WW Facebook groups, Instagram posts, Connect. I try to, and where I learn the most from is when I look through the newbie post. So when I go on to Connect, I'll search newbies, or I'll go into the newbies group, and I'll search and see what questions everybody's asking and see what responses I get, or responses that they're getting from other people, because it is honestly, there's so many good tips that you can find. Sorry, my dog needed let out. Yeah, so there's so many good tips that you can find especially from people that are just starting, because they're asking these questions that a lot of people either have never asked, don't ask, or we just don't think about anymore because we've already started in this journey. So there's so many questions that a lot of people have that are just starting out on their journey that are so helpful to read through the comments and get tips from other people. I encourage everybody to ask questions. I am a huge question asker. I do it in everything in my life. I encourage everybody. I encourage my children. I encourage myself. I encourage anybody. If anybody is going through this journey and you are wanting to really make the most out of it, you need to ask questions, because there's so many things that you might ask or you might not even think about. And this could help you so much in your journey. There's actually something I wanted to share with you guys, because I was reading on a Facebook group earlier today, and I don't know why I didn't think of this. As I read it, it was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I thought, why did I not think about this? But when you go out to eat out, if there is not nutritional value for a restaurant, I've always said you can search it on the website and get nutritional value for anything and plug it into your app. Well, here's something that you need to think about. That nutritional value is not calculating those 0-point items. So you can't just input in just the nutritional value for what you're eating, because you could be going out to a restaurant and getting chicken, or like I was inputting a sub, and Subway now has, I don't know if anybody knows this, but Subway now has shredded rotisserie chicken. It's absolutely amazing. It's the best sub I've ever had. I definitely recommend, if you're looking for something on the go and you're not wanting like a burger or anything, Subway has this. It's so delicious. It's a rotisserie chicken, and I actually had it for dinner tonight. I ended up getting a foot long, which I didn't eat all of it, but I tracked it with a foot long on the 9-grain whole wheat bread, the rotisserie chicken, and then all of my veggies. I added olives and light mayonnaise, which Subway has light mayonnaise. Make sure to ask for that if you do want mayonnaise on your sub. And I believe it was 18 points for the whole footlong, which I did not eat all of it. I think I only ate half of it. So it's actually not all that high. But so I was inputting all this nutritional value and just taking the points that it was giving. But like I wasn't looking at, and I was doing it because I'm eating out. So I was taking into the fact of the extra oils and fat that everything's cooked in when at a restaurant. But you need to look at these things as, okay, you're going out to a restaurant, say you got chicken. Did your chicken have skin on it? If it did, only track that portion of it. Or take off that skin. Did it have sauce on it? Track that sauce. Your veggies. If you got veggies, I personally track butter. I'll track half a tablespoon or something, or even a tablespoon if you wanted to, of butter, because who knows how much butter and fat that restaurants cook with. Just take a look at your meal, break it down. You know your 0-point items. So, yeah, it's definitely something that it was like, whoa, I never even thought of this. I was going on the websites and getting their nutritional value and inputting that and getting the points from it when I shouldn't have, because there were meals that had 0-point items in them, and all I needed to track was the items that weren't 0 points and any additional fat or butters that were used. So, and some of you are probably hearing this and thinking, what a dodo head. But seriously, it was, when I read this, I was like, oh my God, I never even thought of this. So we all learn something new every single day. So that's why I enjoy reading through everything. But anyways, this weekend was great. I was able to go and drop off Wilma's giveaway prize that she won. So it was so nice to meet you, Wilma. We were able to chat for a bit before my kids rushed me off. They wanted dinner. And we got out to a birthday party this weekend. We actually met some family members that it was so nice to see, and what a small world. It was actually a friend of my husband's from work, and his grandmother is with my mother-in-law's brother. My mother-in-law's uncle, sorry. It was amazing it was such a small world. It was great to see everybody. Kids got out to play with some kids, and yeah, it was great. My Me Monday, as you all know, every Me Monday I try to think of something that I can do for myself through the week. So this week, me and my husband have made the plan to cut out pasta this week. So I actually reached out on my Facebook group to ask everybody what meals you guys are having this week. So if anybody hasn't, let me know what you guys are having this week for your dinner meals specifically. We're gonna try and have no pasta. We usually have about 1 or 2 meals a week that are pasta, so we've kind of been off track. So this week, my Me Monday for us is cutting out pasta. I also went through my closet on Sunday, and I got rid of a lot of tops that I tried on and are very, very, very loose fitting to the point where they just don't look nice anymore. So I was able to downsize my closet. which I'm very excited about. So that was something that was a plus for me. What are you guys doing for yourself this week? Any changes you guys are making in your dietary wise? What are you guys doing? I'm cutting out pasta, so I'm cutting out pasta, and I'm gonna limit my bread intake as minimal as possible. But if I am having bread, I'm gonna try to make it so that it's only the 2-ingredient dough. So those are my goals for this week. And I would also like to make sure that I'm hitting my 10,000 steps a day. Oh, also, me and my sister went and registered for our Cntower climb. So we're actually pre-registered. We have our timers for the day of. We turned in all of our donations. It was great to get this done, and now we're one step closer to the actual climb, which we get to do in 2 more weeks. I'm so excited to actually do. Sorry, not 2 weeks. It's this weekend coming. It's on Sunday. Yep, the 14th. Sunday morning, bright and early. If anybody would still like to donate to my climb, you can do so. I will post the link below in my descriptions. And if anybody would like to join our team, you still can as well. So check out the link below, and it'll take you to my Cntower climb page, and that'll show you all the details on donating or joining the team as well. Thank you so much to everybody that has already donated and supported me in this. This is something that I have wanted to do for so long. And I'm jumping both feet in, and I am taking on any challenges that are coming my way. So I'm very excited for these. So I've got a lot of challenges coming up. I have the Cntower climb coming up this weekend. And then I have... in May 8th, I have the big bike ride for Heart and Stroke Foundation. And I also have Mud Girl in June. Another one that I would really like to look into is the Walk for Lupus. And I know that they have had it in Ajax, but I don't think that it's every year. So I'm going to look into that as well, because that is something that I would really like to do. And my husband would like to as well. My brother-in-law passed, and he struggled with lupus for so long. So it's a cause that is dear to our hearts. So that is a walk that we are really, something that we would really like to do. And to hear my husband say that he would like to do a walk with me as well is very encouraging. So I'm going to look into when the lupus walk is. I know last year I think it was the Ajax one, which I missed. So I'm going to look into that and see where the lupus walk is this year. So that might be another challenge that will be coming my way as well. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a great week. Let me know what you guys are doing for yourselves. And what are you doing for Me Monday? Yourself, show yourself your self-love. It's something that is a huge part in this journey. Another thing that I noticed on Facebook, sorry, I'm closing out and then thinking of new things. I noticed on one of the Facebook groups is a member was sharing some great, and I love them. They are measurement charts, which I shared on my page as well. Manon, I want to say thank you for sharing those, because I have struggled with tracking my measurements since day one. And I keep saying, I will take my measurements, I will take them, and I've taken them, and I've taken them twice, and that's it. And I wish I started from the beginning, because you lose inches more than you lose weight. And it's something that, and I actually talked with Manon after I saw this post, but your mental process in this journey, I guess we'll call it, is, I would say, more important than anything on this journey, because that is what impacts every single part of this journey. So if you step on the scale, and I can't stress this enough, the number on the scale does not define you. I weigh myself only at meetings. If I'm ever feeling down about my weight through the week, I will weigh myself the morning of weigh-in, but I will only weigh myself on one day, which is my Thursday days of weigh-in. So if I am ever not down like I would like to be on the scale, my inches are what I will measure then, and that it usually boosts me, because you will lose inches more than you will lose weight. There are people that don't lose inches as much as they do lose weight, but monitor your inches as well. So I actually posted that on my Facebook group, so take a look at that. I have, it's a chart that you can print off and actually write them down. So I'm gonna print my chart off so that I can monitor my inches as well. So that is something that I'm gonna also be incorporating in this week. So anyways, what is everybody doing for their week? What are you doing for yourself? Let me know. And take a look at my Facebook page if you'd like to share what meals you guys are having this week as well on my no pasta post. So I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching. As always, my handles are at the bottom. For Connect, it's at Stitch and Lindy, and my Facebook group is Stitch and Lindy's Weight Loss Journey. Thank you for watching.